Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. 412-575-2600 is the number to call tonight. The phone lines are open, so make the call, and we'll answer your questions. We're talking about the Buccos. How about the Pirates right now? Third best record in the National League right now. And only the Yankees and the Phillies have a better home record than the Pirates. Can you believe what's going on over at PNC Park in the Pirates clubhouse right now? Josh Bell with the game winner today. He's batting about 400 in the last 7 games, batting 350 in the month of May. Corey Dickerson, another guy. And I was in this clubhouse this week, after covering Penguins. Now I'm on the Pirates beat and here in the clubhouse talking to some of these guys, and they're just saying they have the right chemistry in that locker room. So it made me think, maybe McCutchen, maybe Garrett Cole, maybe they weren't the right fit in that locker room. It's not that they weren't good players. Maybe they didn't fit with these guys. With them gone, now guys like Josh Bell, him more than anyone else, and Starling Marte and Gregory Polanco, they're not in anyone's shadow anymore. They can be leaders. And it seems like they're having fun. They're winning. They're getting good starting pitching, good enough. They've won 8 of their last 10. Their bullpen has been pretty good as of late. That's why you win 8 of 10 since getting swept against the Nationals. And, this is a critical period right now for the Pirates, and they're doing well. They had an easy April schedule. It gets tougher here down the stretch. They got teams like St. Louis, the Dodgers, coming up here. May is going to get a lot tougher for this team, but you know what? These guys have confidence, and that's one of the things they talked about. It's contagious, and they're starting to believe, so it doesn't matter who they play right now. They feel pretty confident. So if it is the Cardinals, they played pretty well against the Cardinals. They played well against division teams. Today they swept the Chicago White Sox for the second time. They're beating up on bad teams, and that's what good teams do. I still think, and we talked about this a lot on this show, I still think they'll be a little bit over 500, right around 500, potentially competing for that second wild card spot. But this has to make you feel a little excited about what they potentially could do. We're a quarter way into the season, and they're on pace for 96 wins right now. 96 wins. That potentially could win the division. I don't know if they're going to win the division. I mean, you look at this division, yes, they're in sole possession of first place in the division, but there's 4 teams within a game and a half. So, it's going to come down to what team is better than against the division opponents. And right now the Pirates have been good against division opponents. But the later the year, we'll see this team. But I think with the confidence that they're getting, this is a team that you have to buy into right now at least. I mean, we're a quarter way. We're 25% of the season's gone, and they're 25-17. So what makes you think that they're going to slow down? Yes, they're going to get some better competition here, but they're playing well, and it seems like they can hit the ball. Their offense is one of the best in the majors, second best offense in the National League. They're number 2 in home runs. They're number 2 in RBIs. They're number 2 in average. They're in the top 5 in a lot of the other categories. But this is a team that I really don't see slowing down, but I do want to see them against the Dodgers, and I do want to see them play the Cardinals again. And I think that the starting pitching is something that's been good for these guys. The bullpen has come around a little bit, but it's the hitting that's winning games. All right, we got to take a break. We're going to come back with some phone calls about the Pirates. Also, Mike Sullivan thanked the fans today. Wrote a letter, first person, thanking the fans, and also said that their goal, put out what their goal is next year, and it's obviously winning the Stanley Cup, and he thinks that they'll be hungrier because of this loss, and maybe this loss will help them achieve their goal next year. They're obviously going to be one of the favorites again next year. And Pitt-Penn State game will be in prime time, an 8 o'clock game. It's the first primetime game between these two teams since 1987. The last 2 games in this series were day games. So this might be potentially the last game at Heinz Field for a long time, and it's going to be a primetime night game. I have a feeling that they're going to break the record again of most The highest attended game at Heinz Field is 69,900 and some right now. They'll probably get close. They'll probably get over 70,000 for that game. That's going to be a big game, September 8th, 8 o'clock. It's a Saturday night game of the week on ABC. All right, we're going to take a break. Phone lines are open. 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can always reach out to me on Twitter. Back in 2 minutes.